track hawks. They got Timmy on the turn up in the blast off. He wouldn't.
A police report says he revved the engine, causing the tires to squeal for 1 to 2 seconds. Officers say it was an illegal exhibition of speed, but city prosecutors dropped his case.
Hey, give me your ID.
This is the traffic stop.
For what? For tripping your tires.
That's raising serious questions
Are coming in the back of the car?
about why these officers put an unarmed black man in handcuffs after just 4 seconds. We did not get this video from Tempe police.
Go ahead, put it in the curb.
That's because the department says it would take them more than a year to release it.
I don't want to sit down. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to sit down.
We got permission to show it
Sit down or we're going to put you on the ground, dude.
from the man at the center of all of this, a Chicago police officer.
You're under arrest. Okay?
Under arrest?
I'll explain in a second, but you do need to take a seat.
Questions about policies and procedures inside Tempe PD.
This cannot be okay.
And because of those questions, the NAACP is getting involved.
This cannot be acceptable. This cannot continue to happen. Something needs to be done.
Pastor Andre Miller is the state vice president, and he wants answers from Tempe PD about whether Jalen Woods was targeted on Mill Avenue.
To see an actual African-American police officer who should have gotten a ticket, should have gotten some type of courtesy, not be given any type of courtesy, be arrested, taken to jail. That's not okay.
The video for the first few seconds of the arresting officer's body cam footage does not have audio. You see the Chicago police officer in an orange Dodge Hellcat make a turn, very similar to the one made by the car ahead of it. Even though you can't hear anything at first, you can clearly see that there is no smoke coming from the tires, which is what happens when people are drag racing cars. The bogus police report said, the arresting officer could smell burnt rubber as he approached Jalen's Hellcat on his bike.
Hellcats and track hawks. They got Timmy on the turn up in the blast off. He wouldn't gag out for that body to.
Hellcats and track hawks. They got Timmy on the turn off and a blast off.
The audio turns on here as a bike officer approaches him.
Hey, give me your ID.
Then the officer tells him to pull over after the light turns green.
You want to step out of the car for me? What? I'm asking you to step out. Well, I'm asking what's the talk at the back of the car.
I don't want to. I'll have to.
So you're going to step out of the car for me, or I'm going to have to make you.
Jalen does get out of his rental car. Here's the full exchange as he's placed in handcuffs.
Right from the back of the car. Here's your back. Then you got you in the car.
I'm the police, bro.
You're on the police?
You see, I gave you my ID.
I didn't see it.
He's in handcuffs as soon as he gets out of the car.
That's outrageous. I mean, that's absolutely outrageous, especially for traffic, right? He's asking why. He wants to know what the issue is. And as soon as he steps out the vehicle, he's put in handcuffs, as if he's some type of threat. Why?
The body camera video goes on to show Jalen asking why he's in cuffs.
What am I under arrest for? Sit down.
I'll explain to you in a second.
Gas the tires? I'm going to jail?
Oh, I didn't say you're going to jail.
That's under arrest. You go to jail for being under arrest?
That's up to this officer if you're going to jail, but you are under arrest.
The NAACP vice president says it's not just what he's seeing, but what he hears the officers say.
So as soon as we pull people out of the car, we put them in handcuffs because people run from us all the time down here.
I think that's a lie. And again, that's not justified. We've seen people pulled out of cars for DUIs or whatever the case may be, right? And they don't automatically get placed in handcuffs. That's not even policy that I know of.
Then listen as they told Jalen he has to go to jail.
Since you're out of state, I can't cut you a ticket.
The ABC 15 investigators went through Tempe's cite and release policy. It says physical arrests are only for DUIs, felonies, unlawful flight, and refusing to sign a citation. None of that fits Jalen's case. Tempe's policy also says out-of-state violators will not be brought into the station to post bond as long as they will take care of the ticket.
We have officers misapplying statute. We have officers stating things that are supposed laws that are not. And these are the people who police us and have controls over our freedoms.
And Another concern, officers told Jalen and his passenger they have no choice but to impound the car.
Honestly, I don't want to tow the car. I have to tow the car. Because of state law, it mandates you to tow it.
But Jalen and his lawyers dispute whether towing the car was really required.
And with them impounding it, it gave them the right to do an inventory search, which I feel was an aggressive tactic by them to go around my Fourth Amendment rights to search my vehicle without probable cause, because they had none.
Since Jalen's arrest, the NAACP has met with Tempe PD with concerns around their bike unit and how they treat African Americans.
This cannot continue to happen. Something needs to be done. And I put that at the chief's feet.
Miller says he's pushing for these officers to be retrained and reprimanded.
This is a bad arrest. And this has to be stated to be a bad arrest from the Tempe Police Department.